boys and girls of the shaft! In today's very exciting video, I am going to be sharing with you my top 5 tips for Aberration. So Aberration just came out, and the way the game is played is completely different from anything you've ever experienced in Ark, ever. And in fact, it's so different that this is gonna change the meta of Ark forever. Now, there's a lot you might know, and there's a lot you probably don't know, so I'm gonna be sharing with you hidden secrets of Aberration that will give you an edge and allow you to survive, thrive, and crush everybody else in the game. So let's get right into it, right after this message. This video is sponsored by War Robots, a tactical 6v6 multiplayer game that I have been absolutely hooked on the schnizzle on for the last couple of days. So while we're watching this gameplay, let me tell you a couple things about War Robots. First of all, initial impressions, the game looks great for a mobile game. I know this isn't console, I know this isn't PC, but I'm very impressed with how far mobile games have gotten, to the point where I actually enjoy them. There's a whole slew of robots to fit every playstyle. I personally go with the dock with the quick draw ability, which lets me lay down massive firepower on the opposing team, which is how I won here. With over 70 million people who already have the game installed and are playing, you never have to wait to find a match. It takes me on average 6 seconds to get into a game. Highly impressive. There's constant updates with new cool content constantly coming out. I know that's repetitive and redundant, but it's constant. The devs clearly support the game and care, which is great to see. Check out the game, download it with my link in the description. You're gonna wanna use my link. I actually don't get anything for you using my link. It's just a nice bonus for those of you who wanna give this a go. You're gonna be able to get in game and immediately smash kids on the internet with ease with this bonus pack, a massive bonus pack at that, where you get a new fancy GI Patton robot, a unique skin for it, 4 Punisher guns, 100 gold and 100,000 silver. A highly impressive starting package to wreck kids on the internet. Come join me, come check it out. Come find me in game if you think you're good enough to hang. Coming in at number 5, carry more than 1 climbing pick, gosh darn it! So here's the situation. We're trying to get back up to the fertile chamber to tame us one of those cutesy little roll rats, right? Just like the video we made, and if you haven't watched that one, go watch it. Oh man. Oh, lolly, it's really challenging, dude.
I'm getting tired. Stamina is depleted.
So we're trying to get to the top of this wall, right? Well, notice our climbing pick. We have to do a lot of climbing in Aberration, and look at this climbing pick. This is ridiculous. Look at how quickly the climbing pick degrades and it breaks down. We haven't even climbed to the top of this single wall yet, and my climbing pick is at half durability. So climbing picks break incredibly quickly, and what you don't want to happen ever in Aberration is be caught in a situation where you're halfway up a wall and your climbing pick breaks. So always, always, always make sure you're carrying more than 1. In fact, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the top of this wall right now. Let's see.
No.
Oh no, Lolly! No! If only you had a second climbing pick! I don't know if I'm going to make it either, dude. No! 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 Coming in at number 4... use Ravagers! So, Ravagers. If you're not already using Ravagers, make sure you stop what you're doing, go out and tame a bunch of them right now. They're not so hard to tame, but they are probably... It can be argued, right, Lolly? These are probably like the single best tame in Aberration, and maybe even in the game. These things are super powerful because of the fact that they have a pack buff. So the more you got, the more powerful they are. They're super versatile. super fast, just a great all-around tame, and it's not even that hard to tame them. They even have the ability to be extremely mobile because they can ride zip lines. So if you haven't already done so, go out, get you a Ravager or 10. Coming in at number 3! Save the lantern pets, bro! Watch out for seekers! So here's the deal. Everybody, seekers, they're annoying. We all know it. They're not pleasant to deal with. But they become especially unpleasant to deal with. Here, I'm gonna just put a ton of these in. You can see that they're annoying, yeah. They're annoying. Yeah. Okay, so these are just like the Pegomass stacks of Aberration. But let me tell you something. When you've got a lantern pet and these guys are around, you need to be extra careful, because watch this. So I turn on my lantern pet, and oh my gosh, they're all attacking me, dude! Ah! Look! So you can see that suddenly they go crazy. Look, they're all lighting up. Seekers just love lantern pets. They want to eat your lantern pets. If they see charge anywhere nearby, what they'll do here, let me turn this off. Go away from me, get away from me, get away! No! I turned it off! Quick, throw it off your shoulder, dude! Okay, see? Oh my gosh! So they become extremely aggressive when there's charge nearby. What they'll do is they'll specifically target lantern pets, and they basically become alphas. They become alpha seekers when in the radius of charge. They do double damage. So normally they'll do about 10 damage base, but when affected by charge, these guys will start doing 20 damage, and they're usually in groups, so they'll start gathering really quickly. So if you see any seekers around, turn that light off quick. And if you want to save yourself, throw the lantern pet and let them go after that. Get away from me. Oh my gosh. Get me away. Get me. No. Get away. Coming in at number 2. Eat your mushrooms, kid. So, have you just about had it yet with these mushrooms? So you're walking around, mind your own business. Oh yeah, there's some nice mushrooms. Oh, that's cool, bro. And next thing you know, if I can get it to happen. Oh, and next thing you know, oh my gosh, I'm tripping, bro. Whoa, what's going on? You're just hallucinating. You've lost your mind, dude. You're tripping out, as the kids say. Are you sick of that? It's actually really irritating, and I keep doing it accidentally. But don't worry, because there is a solution. So, first of all, you could avoid the red mushrooms, but you're gonna wind up walking into them. It just happens. And if you walk into them at the wrong time, you're in trouble, little Jimmy. So, what you gonna do from now on, listen to Big Papa Thick, here's the deal. From now on, I want you to just go farm a bunch of agrivic mushrooms and just chow them down. Eat your veggies. I ate narcotics, but eat your veggies. And what they do is they give you, for a couple of seconds, a defense against the effects of hallucination mushrooms. So they're pretty easy to farm. Just collect a ton of them and just stack that effect. So now I'll try walking through here again and triggering one of these mushrooms. Yeah, there we go. And you can see I'm just standing right in the middle of it, and I have no problem, no issue. And then there's the second type of negative effect you might have run into, which is freezing mushrooms. And the fix for freezing mushrooms is pretty simple. All you gotta do is eat aquatic mushrooms, just eat a ton of them, chow down, and just stack up that effect, and you'll be immune to those as well. Now, you might be like, okay, well that's cool, but that seems like it needs a lot of mushrooms. Where do I get all those mushrooms, bro? Well, don't worry. So these red mushrooms, they're both bad but good at the same time. So if you carry around a sickle, the sickle actually has a lot of use in Aberration if you didn't know that. You can collect a ton of these mushrooms in bulk by using a sickle and hitting the red mushrooms. For some reason, the sickle doesn't work on regular mushrooms. So for regular mushrooms, you need to hit E, but when you find little patches of red mushrooms, use the sickle, just collect a ton of them. This server I'm playing on right now is default settings, and you can see that with the sickle, I'm collecting a ton of these mushrooms. I've already got 115. Now I can easily just stack those effects. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. And with just a couple of seconds of work, I've got 300 seconds of immunity to those effects. And finally, coming in at number 1, Plant Z! Plant Z! This is lower on our list when we first started making this video, but as we started working on the video, we realized how important and how just crazily, amazingly amazing these things are. So Plant Z. So this is a Plant Z plant. You got your Plant X, your Plant Y, and Plant Z. So this is a Plant Z plant that you're looking on screen right now. And so here's the deal with the Plant Zs. So wait around, and eventually this Plant Z plant will spit a seed out at you. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that seed, slap it in a large crop plot, and after waiting a while, out comes another Plant Z plant. Great. Now here's the ticket with these things. First of all, they're gonna be pretty important for protecting your base against the Nameless and Reaper Queens or anything. I mean, heaven help you if a Reaper Queen spawns on your base, but these are gonna help you defend your base against all the dark, nasty things in Aberration. Because what they do is they not only provide illumination, but they also provide charge. You can see at the bottom of my screen there, I have the benefits of charge right now. So if Nameless were to spawn... Oh, wow, that was convenient. So there's a Nameless. Get back here! Lolly, come over here, come over here. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Okay, so we have a bunch of Nameless that just spawned in. You can see that they're all getting affected by charge. Now, when they're affected by charge, they're like glass. I can just come in here, slap them real quick, and they just die. It's nothing. Go ahead, let that one come over here. I think that one ran away. Okay, anyway. So it provides charge, which will protect you from the Nameless, but also it illuminates, and finally, check this out. This is the biggest thing. They provide... They provide every so often Plant Z fruit. This is an item you're gonna want to carry around with you all the frickin' time, dude. All the time. Plant Z fruit is basically a flashbang effect. Oh, you just like flew off. Oh wait, did I knock you off your mount?
Yes.
Oops. Okay. So check it out. So Plant Z fruit effectively changes the meta of PvP and Ark forever. You're never gonna see a PvP fight in Ark work the way it used to after Plant Z. And I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of complaints about this thing being completely overpowered because it is really good. Because not only does it... Okay, I just blinded myself. So not only does it work like a flashbang where it blinds you, but it also has the ability to knock players off of their tame, stun mounts. So you can see that I just stunned his mount and knocked him off. It also provides charge, so it causes creatures to be affected by charge, like the Nameless or Reaper Queens. And if Nameless are in the blast radius of one of these Plant Z fruit, what happens is they can't stand it and they just go away. So you're gonna want to be carrying a ton of these things. This is probably the single most useful, and frankly it's not that difficult to get, item in Aberration. And with that, that's about all I got for today for you wonderful citizens of the Shaft. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications and join our Discord. You're gonna want to stick around. Lots of cool stuff going on in the Discord, and lots of cool stuff is gonna be up on this channel in the coming days, weeks, and whatever. So stick around. I'll see you guys in the next video.